Things have been a little busier than normal lately. Just hold on. We're going to bring you up to speed.
Well, Javana's here and she's helping to get things cut so I can get busy nailing these backers in for the drywall. We're back on it today. It's a hot one. We've been at it for a while, and because we're scheduling the inspection for this week, Javana's out here with the weed eater, getting things tidied up a little bit. I'm inside trying to finish the blocking and the decking. The decking is absolutely necessary to get the inspection done. I really don't know if the blocking is required for the inspection. I know that it's definitely required for them to get the drywall on there, so that's why we're working on it. Go outside?
We were already a little cramped for time. Because we've been putting so much emphasis on the house build, the land has been getting a little overgrown. While not technically required, we wanted to make sure that we have it cleaned up and looking good before they arrive. We don't get a second chance to make this first impression, and it would be hard for anyone to drive up to the property that looks neglected and overgrown and not expect that everything associated with that house build is going to be the same way. So we had to take a break from inside the house, get the machines up to par, and attack the land.
Did you break that mirror or was it broken?
Define, was it broken?
You broke the mirror.
Well, yeah, at some point I broke the mirror, yes ma'am. That is correct. But it was not recent, it's been broken for a while. Hey, we're gonna cut because it's gonna storm and we're gonna miss the opportunity. I'm gonna cut the main field first, and we may not get 30 minutes before it hits us, I don't know.
Okay.
But if we can get 30 minutes to an hour, it'll make a difference.
Okay.
Well, sometimes you gotta change your plans quickly around here. I thought it was gonna be fair weather today, but when I rolled up here, I saw the underside of the leaves, which usually means it's gonna rain. I checked the forecast and it said a severe thunderstorm was rolling in. If we get 30 minutes or an hour, we might be able to knock this field out mostly. And then we'll just go back inside and work in the house.
Cutting a field can be therapeutic. It brings a sense of order to the wild chaos of nature, and it can ease your worries a bit, at least until another machine breaks down.
What's going on? It's not doing anything.
I took the key out. Nothing.
It's got voltage.
Right.
All right.
I got the seatbelt on. What's that be, babe?
I know.
Can I do it?
Hold on.
Okay.
Why'd you find the nasty bees? They look more like a hornet than a bee.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried. Like, am I on a hornet's nest? Okay, now try.
Give it a second. Give it a try. I don't know what you did. Climb off.
I didn't hit anything.
No idea. It is not doing anything.
Alright, well. What does this do?
It gives you gas. That's your throttle.
Oh. I'm not sitting there, so. What was that?
It has no spark. It's not
Right.
turning over at all. The starter doesn't start.
Go ahead and go while we have. Let's Google.
Oh, he's not. I don't know. I'll have to play with it another time.
It's inconvenient to have one of the machines down, but I can't let that stop me. We got something to do. Rain came as expected, but it wasn't much more than a few drops for 5 minutes. Since I was already out there, I decided to get a little bit more work done. These multiple debris piles have been an eyesore for quite some time. Consolidating them helped smooth out the field to make it easier to mow, scored me some brownie points with Jafana, and it sets it up nicely for a burn pile this winter. As I was digging this out, it occurred to me that this might be the last cut we have to do before the winter comes, and I probably need to start turning my attention toward the gathering of firewood.
Well, it's certainly not perfectly flat, but it's a beginning. Gets us in the right direction. Yeah. I gotta go home and read up on the manual and figure out what's up with this thing. What do you think, buddy? Bugs and mice. That dog is nasty. Ugh. Today is gonna be a hectic, crazy day. Inspection is scheduled for tomorrow. I don't have the fire stop in yet. I can do it, not a problem. As I'm running through here looking at stuff, I started to realize some additional things that I've got to do today. So it's going to be a crazy day and a long night, but I'm going to jump on it. First thing I'm going to do is just basically some low-hanging fruit. I'm going to run around here and start doing some of this fire stop. I guess it's considered fire blocking. I don't know that they would call it fire stop, but it is through penetration fire barrier sealant. This is what I'm talking about when I say this is the penetration, the fire barrier. All of these holes have to be filled with fire retardant. So basically, you can't have fire in the wall jump up into the attic as easily anyway. You would want to have time so that you could leave the building. And this thing is a leaking mess already. I don't like it already. I think I better grab a rag. All right, I've been around here working on it. I have the fire stop at the top of all the penetrations. I thought it was going to be less messy than it was, but I'm sure if I was a professional, I wouldn't make any mess with it at all. But every one of them is done, even the mistakes they made. I'm coming back with some foam for that. I see one I didn't do. That's going to be foam. I have 2 cans of the fire stop foam also. I thought I bought more than I needed, and I was going to end up having to take some back. No.
I'm not sure that there's been a deadline for this whole build that I've been fully prepared for, and this was no exception. But I worked hard, and we've done everything that we're supposed to do. By the book, I'm confident in my work, and I'm ready to have it checked out, because we're ready to move on to the next part of this build.
Well, I was here last night pretty late. Been running around all morning trying to get ready. I know the inspector's coming. I'm expecting them to be in the afternoon. I ended up with a lot more stuff last night than I thought that I had left. But I got all the fire stop done, all the I guess you call that fire stopping. Got all that stuff done. I tightened up every bit of what was remaining for wiring. We had a couple outlets in the attic that needed to be terminated. I went ahead and got those taken care of. I've gone around here last night. I had the water set up and filled the water stacks. I've gone around this morning and filled the water lines with air, filled the gas line with air. Everything is ready for them to show up. I think I've done everything I can do. And I cleared the house out. I've got a bunch of stuff loaded onto my truck. I just wanted to get the floors cleared so that it didn't look so cluttered in here. I mean, it's still, I don't have a warehouse or a shop or some place that I can put this stuff, so I've only got so much stuff that I can move. But I went through the rooms where there was a whole bunch of stuff, and I pulled boxes of stuff out and stuck them into the storage shed. Right now, it's still a mess, but it's a lot less of a mess. And I'm just waiting for them to come because I am ready to go. I am, one way or another, I'm gonna get this behind me. You know, I've got my list. If they give me a list of things, hopefully at least some of our systems, my gas line is good, that should be fine. Water line should be fine. The only thing I can think of is that there might be something with electrical. So I've just been running around here checking and double checking. And all I can do is wait for them to show up, but I'm crossing my fingers.
It's hard to believe that so much work and effort and time have come down to one day and one inspection by one person who's going to be able to tell you whether you did or didn't pass. But here we are.
Well, look at my face. Helicopter up there so you can't hear the guy driving away. But we just had our inspection. We passed. I got 3 things, actually 2 things that need to be remediated. They are easy, but we passed. I am on top of the world. Last night, I was in here till after 10 o'clock. When I came in yesterday, I realized I hadn't finished building that wall. So I had to finish building that wall. I had decking that had to be done on the other side in the attic. As I was going around the house, I bumped into 2 wires sticking out of an outlet that I hadn't terminated yet. So I was running around here doing all kinds of things last night to try and get that taken care of. Got everything, got all the water done last night, got everything pressurized this morning. We can put drywall up. I can't freaking believe it. I haven't even told Jafana yet. Jafana's taken Lauren to another doctor appointment, so I'm gonna give her a call. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, they just left. We got a couple of things we have to fix, but we passed.
Oh my God, babe.
We freaking passed. Oh, I feel like I have climbed a mountain with this. This has been, and even better, he went over the things that we need to be able to get into the house, and it's not as bad as I thought.
Yay, so 1 bathroom functioning?
We need a fully functioning bathroom. We need a fully functioning kitchen. And fully functioning kitchen means we have a place to wash, dishes and be clean, and we have the means to cook. And he said they would even accept a microwave.
Oh, I love you.
So we can probably put a couple temporary cabinets in here, put in a temporary cabinet with a sink until we can get the one that we, get all the cabinetry that we want. And
we already have a plan. We're using a stainless steel sink, hooking that up, and then I have the cabinet that we have in here.
Okay.
And that's what we're doing.
That works.
And then that sink is going out into the barn after.
That works for me.
And then we don't have to buy temporary cabinets. I don't want to buy anything that we don't have to. I want my stove.
All right, we'll get your stove.
I'm so happy for us.
Call Marvin.
What did we have? What did we have to do?
I've got there's one stud that he didn't like. I need to move it about 6 inches. That's it. And then a couple of nail plates.
I did forget some nail plates. I love you.
I love you. I am just amazed. It's been a lot. This has been a lot.
You should film right now.
I'm filming me talking to you on the phone. I gotta duck quack you out.
I love you.
Oh, I love you. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. I'm giddy. I can't even. Holy crap.
All right, I love you. I have to take Lauren in.
All right.
I'll see you soon.
All right, love you. Bye. Well, I've still got half a day, so I can still get some more work done around here. Holy cow. I feel like we have been chasing this for so long that I don't know what to do with myself right now. I might drive up to the corner store and get a hamburger. But, wow. This is really happening. Look how pretty that is. I mean, that mountain's always pretty, but man, it looks a little prettier right now. I can hear the wind in the trees. We are gonna come home. Well, I celebrated passing the inspection by going and getting a double cheeseburger. And because I was already a little tired, that made me need a nap. So I slept for about 30 minutes in my truck, and then I started working on the tractor again. I posted something on Facebook, of all places, in the Ventrac owners group, and somebody sent me a message, gave me the phone number. I talked to him for a little while. Johnny, I really appreciate it. I'm hoping that that is the problem. It looks like that might be. This was completely full of debris. It was really disgusting. And there's a little switch inside here. When you put your parking brake on, this little switch gets depressed. And there was, right there, that little lever goes back. And there was so much debris in here, I'm thinking that maybe it was being prevented from turning the thing on. Apparently it won't send voltage to the starter. Now, is that the problem? I don't know. But I'm gonna clean this out a little bit better. I mean, this was caked. I opened this up, it was completely filled. It was gross. But I need this forward a little bit so that I can get back in there, because there's still some garbage back in there. Yep, see? Some more crap in there. So maybe that was preventing that lever from coming back, because you can hear it. It'll click when it goes back. So I don't know. I'm about to find out though. I'm hoping that's correct. I need to get the compressor and blow this out. This is disgusting. And that also, that lever's needs to be oiled because it's not going back down. All right. Hey, I hear the pump. Woo! Yeah, baby. Well, that was it. Johnny Neville, thank you very much. You are the man. That is awesome. I'm back in business. I'm gonna blow this thing out with compressed air, and then I'm gonna go clean up this field. 2 good things in one day. Might have to play the lottery tonight too. Well, it's been a really good day for me. I appreciate y'all watching. I'm gonna get out here and cut this field. If this is the first time you guys have ever come upon us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and you'll know when we put up new videos. We are gonna be starting the inside of the house, and I cannot wait. Jafana's probably bought every light on the eastern seaboard and is ready for me to start putting them in, so things are gonna start changing, things are gonna start moving. Come on back and see us again at BreakHeartOrchard. We'll be here. Well, this weekend is almost over, and we shot 0 video this weekend. I think we're both riding kind of a little emotional sugar high right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. There's a lot of decompression of feelings and stress from getting to the point of having the inspection done, knowing that we're actually going to be able to move into the house. So they're going to be in here this week starting. We're going to have the drywall delivered in the next couple days.
That's pretty exciting.
It's pretty cool. And then we're going to have them in here putting the drywall up. So we spent yesterday and today running around here just looking for any place that needed another nail blocker or anything that we needed to fix before it gets covered up forever.
Checking electricity.
We
making
just
sure
ran
we
through.
don't have to pull drywall.
Yes, we just ran through and checked all of the lines, all the circuits, flipped on all the breakers, traced everything out, making sure that it did everything we want it to do and goes where we want it to go. I think we fixed 3 things.
They weren't really fixes.
Yeah,
they were
just wires. Wires weren't going to the right spot like it was supposed to feed a light, and instead of it was to one of the outlets. So it was a pretty easy fix. Yeah. So we'll be back to making videos this week, but we just needed to walk around and sing and dance and just be happy that everything's going the way we want it to right now.
Good to go.
Good to go. See y'all next time.